Hello, gamers! How's everybody doing? I got there we go. Cool. So, I have been away for a long time. Sorry for that. And I just, I'm just really happy to be able to stream. So I am dedicating some time to doing this. And, um, it's not an easy thing to do. Hold on. I just realized. Let's get this going and off here. Um, I had the idea of playing Chrono Trigger, but it's obviously driving me crazy. So even with the microphone here is picking up everything. So sorry about that. It's not supposed to be. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so the music stopped. Goodness. All right. Okay, sorry. I was trying to do too many things at once. And it was just like, here's a million pieces of noise. Um, I know that I usually stream on Twitch, but Twitch is like a big pain, and it teases you. It teases you, and YouTube is a much longer stretch to get to people watching you. But I figured, why don't I just try YouTube streaming for a bit and see how that works? So we are going to be playing some Chrono Trigger, fresh start, no new game plus or anything, on the PC, and we're gonna see how this works out. Hopefully, the recording and the streaming of this will be fine. I am planning to play for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we'll see how far we get in the game with all that. Thank you so much for your patience as I try to get back started on the streaming. So I'm going to bring up the stream on my phone real quick, just so I can see if all the sounds are good. How's everybody doing? Okay, let's see. Looks like that was pretty loud there. Lost myself there. And I even talking right now. I don't hear myself talking at all. Well, that's no good. That's no good at all. So, let's try refretting it. Okay, now do this. It's supposed to be getting that. It's gonna be just fine. It's just not like this. Okay, let's see. What if I pump this up? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? No. What if I pump this up? There we go. Okay, so this was down. That was the problem. You got this here. Okay. Um, Sorry about all that. It's, technical difficulties when you're trying to stream and you have a crappy Chinese $5 microphone from Wish. So remember, if you support me, I can afford equipment. I'm running things off of cobbled together $5 items. So okay, let's get into the game here. So if you switch here, boom, we are in game. And of course, I'm too big. What? There we go. Alright, so I don't know what kind of gameplay people want. If they want me to read everything, if they want to experience all the moments. So we will go through this and see how it goes, alright? Audio output capture, interesting. So we'll see. Alright, I guess I let the game play for so long there we go. Wow, that is really loud. Music came back in super loud. Yeah, let's knock you down a bit. There we go. Alright, this seems a little bit more manageable. I can almost hear myself think. Let's check the audio on the stream real quick. Almost didn't hear myself think. Okay. Let's check the audio on the stream real quick. Alright. Yep, seems good. Alright, okay, so yeah, anybody who goes, oh, it's so easy to stream, you can just do whatever you want. And it's like, no, it's fucking not. Alright, and that F-bomb there is just so that everybody understands, this is a mature stream. I'm not here to play around with little kids, okay? Alright. So, let's see here. Okay. So we have the game here. And the game plays, this is on the PC. And I've played this game before on Super Nintendo. So, Mother. Mother, it's about time. By the way, you're going to go see, oh dear, what's her name? That young inventress friend of yours. And then we have Luca. Let's change that. Let's have her name be what's a good inventory name? I don't know. I'll have her be Bulma. That'll be good. Bulma. Hitting accept. We're done here. Ugh, this thing. I am pressing buttons. I am hitting accept. Can you please figure yourself out? Can you please register that I'm hitting accept? This is live, and you're ruining it. Okay. Characters and symbols cannot be used. If I hit default, nothing? Okay. There we go. Jesus Christ. What a pain that was. That's right, Bulma. You're going to stop by and see her new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then, and be back before dinner. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Yeah, so... small secret that you can get in this game is, if you harass your mother enough, she gives you money. Alright. Out of the way. Alright, So one of you can run into there and immediately immediately go to the fair, have some fun. But you can also just like level up real quick and grab a few things from the forest. Like I said, I played this game a long time ago. It's actually been a while since I've played it. And the controls here are obviously going to be different than the classic controls, which has a really different setup on everything. So, take the strength capsule. So permanently raises strength by 1. But yeah, it's been a long time since I played, so I don't necessarily remember everything. Let's see, I don't have any text yet, so you just like spam A a bit, like, you know, a lot of these things are gonna die pretty quick, and you don't have to use your MP just to kill things quickly yet. There we go, I learned Cyclone now. I don't remember where anything is. One cool thing about Chrono Trigger is that it has kind of like these dynamic difficulty settings on the monsters you fight. So right now, when I was going, the bird called out the bugs show up, right? Later on, when you're higher level or you have more people in your party, the bird stays. And that's what I mean by like it having dynamic difficulty on that, is so you can like play the game and pretty easily have that, you know, like go through that pretty quick. And the game also did a few things where a certain set of actions like pay off later in the game, where like there's like these little triggers that you can do in the game, so that later on the results of the game is different because of it. And it kind of like fits with the name of the game, and it's like a really cool payoff and detail focus, you know. So kind of like that about this game. Anyways, you know, we think about it nowadays and we're like, oh yeah, of course that makes sense. But when you have a game where you're time traveling, it's a really interesting, it's a really cool way to pay things off. Alright, so I can't remember if there's anything here. Alright, so I'm almost dead on this run, but like I said, all you had to do is like spam A and you kind of get through those fights pretty quick. And you know, I'm already level 2. If you go to the market here, they're at the fair, because that's what the storyline event is right now. You can go and talk to people. That girl Bulma was over in the square going on about how she made the discovery of a lifetime. Something tells me I'm as happy now as I'll ever be. Okay. You know, very useful information, you know. It kind of fills up the world, but you can head back home after the fight, run upstairs, and take a nap. And, you know, it just goes to show how lazy you are. And it's all in the same day, so it doesn't really matter or affect anything. Alright. So, fought up. Today's the 1000th anniversary of our kingdom's foundation. Enjoy the festivities. I surely would if I were your age. Alright, so this guy here, Melchior, the swordsmith at your service. Might I interest you in one of my 5 blades? Alright, so you take a look, and you can get the bronze blade, which ups your attack, or the silver sword, but it's like 4,000, right? Like, you're never gonna get there. And the bronze blade is a pretty good, like, upgrade. I live in the continent to the east. Come and see me if you ever have the need. He's super ancient. This merchant said he'd buy accessories if they're in good condition. Maybe I should sell him this old pendant of mine. This right here is like trying to set you up, by the way, which is like hilarious. So this guy sells items. Panacea removes status ailment, revives knocked out ally, and fully restores HP and MP at a save point. Cool. So buy one, buy one, buy one. And then you want to get some silver points for later in the game. This timing on this one's going to be hard. I used to be really good at it. Get up here and you have Princess Leanne. You don't want to mess with. You don't want to like get involved with her. They call me Gato. I have metal joints. If you can beat me up, you'll earn 15 points. Joint point. Okay. And so you attack the hell out of this guy. Get yourself, Alright, he counterattacks you if he's too close. You have to attack him when he's further away. Forgot about that. So, you just wait, because yeah, he's attacking you. He's close, but you just wait and get a few attacks on him while he's far away. There we go. Oh no, I have lost, and it seems you've won. Here are your 15 points. Well, wasn't that fun? Blah 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 blah. Alright. So anyways, you get 15 points for fighting him. And it's one of the easier ways to kind of get that going. So that's somebody's lunch. You don't want to investigate that little pink bag. Then here you have to kind of avoid her. Oh, stupid cat. So you want to avoid her for now. Get this cat over here. Like I said, I've played this before, so you brought my kitty, thank you. And this if you want to get like the better trial. And then you run into her by accident. Oh, ouch! Get the bell. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. So you check on her first. Oh no, my pendant. Don't tell me I lost it. Then you get the pendant. Then you go back to her. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't you walk around together for a while? That'd be great. Yahoo, this will be fun. Alright. Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's, so then you have to come up with a name that she's gonna lie about, so. This Marl, what name would Princess, what name would she say? She would say, let's have her call herself It's like Marl, but different. There we go. A little bit faster than that. It's Mary, and you're Pangy. What a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Pangy. Come on, let's enjoy the fair. Alright, so now that she's with you, go through and you enjoy the fair. So let's see. Defense. Definitely better. I have 400 left. That's fine. Yeah, Bulma's device is all set up. So now you can go check. And this, you go. Cadillac. Sure. Let's go. Green Ambler's gonna win. This guy's definitely winning. Stupid guy. Green Ambler doesn't even have a chance. Lame. Alright. Anyways, then you go up here. And you can like have some fun with her. Like you can like have a drinking game. Or you're just pressing this button really, really fast. Not bad. And you get 5 silver points. You're awfully competitive, aren't you? You can go dancing. Prehistoric rhythm. Yeah, so they just had it cycle through different animations to do the dances, which is great. Alright. So, we did those games. We go here. We heard the gossip? Oh well, never mind then. Okay. Just a minute, I want to get some candy. And then you just stand here and wait. You don't do anything, you just wait. You don't do anything, and you wait. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And you wait some more. And then she finally buys one. Okay, step right up. Let's see, Tabat.
Step right on up. Any with the time and courage, our first ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Simply hop up here, and you'll be teleported here. This fantastic machine is the masterwork of my beautiful and brilliant daughter, Bulma.
Peggy? I was wondering when you showed up. No one wants to try my telepod. Would you be so kind? Oh, this will be fun. I'll watch you try it out. Just hop on to the left pod. Hop on. System activated.
System activated.
Initiating energy transfer. And you go ripped. Ooh! Ah! Amazing! Ah! So how was it? Want to try it again?
It worked. Unbelievable than ever. Yes, I was saying, Bulma has done it again, ladies and gentlemen. A thrilling display of science at its best.
That looks so fun. I want to try it too. Huh? Pangy, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her? Ooh, Bulma. It's alright, isn't it, Pangy? Just wait right here. Don't run off on me.
Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine.
Hehe, I'll be right back.
You sure about this? There's still time to change your mind.
No way, I'm not afraid.
Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she teleports from the platform. System activated.
Initiating energy transfer. Now you see the twinkling of the pendant that she's wearing from earlier. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? She teleports without the pendant. Never ever happens any other time except right now. When you have the pendant again, by the way. It just... It's a very, unique... story point, you know?
Bulma, she's not reappearing. Well, alright, as you can see, the girl has vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along. What just happened, Bulma? Where is she?
The way she disappeared, that couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared, the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to it, something else must have caused it all.
Well, what are we supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her?
That girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. The way she disappeared, that couldn't have been the telepod. The way the rift appeared, the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to it, something else must have caused it all. So you get the pendant, and you just go like, hey, Bulma, check this out. Pangy?
Oh no, you're going after her? What a fine lad.
It's the only way. I don't know where that hole leads, but we've got no other choice.
Let's hope it opens up again.
Well, it's worth a shot. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Pangy, and brace yourself.
System activated.
Initiating energy transfer. Boost the power output.
Roger.
More! I need more power!
Roger.
There! I think we did it! And see, the pendant is not left again. Good luck, Pangy. I'll follow you as soon as I figure out what went wrong. So, she had to figure out a way to... She has to figure out a way to follow you without having that pendant. The thing that would trigger or would allow her to maybe study its properties to follow you. That part kind of annoys me, storyline-wise. Anyways. You're now somewhere completely different. These guys are technically as easy as the first forest. See, they only drop the imps. Later on, they continue to carry them and they are involved in the fight, so... as you level up, as you get more people in your party, you will see these fights change. But because of how this game is designed, tend to avoid fights whenever possible. Okay, come on, pick up already. Alright. Team Power Glove. Equipment? Headband, yeah. So headband speed +1, Power Glove is power +2. You don't give a shit about power with Chrono, you just want him to be fast. Why does this happen? Always takes him a moment to, like, get faster again. You can interrupt these guys if you want. Just do Tech, Cyclone off the middle one. There we go. Oh, he moved out of the way. That's annoying. Okay. So... Alright, then I have this like fog going on, and it's like, what year is it? You don't know what's going on. Millennial Fair, here, have you been in your cups? Our kingdom is only 600 years old. King Guardia, the 21st, still reigns, last I checked. I scarce remember the days before the war against the Fiend Lord began. The months turned to years. When will all this end? So, alright. So I don't know if this updates it. Yeah, now it says 600 AD. So that's so at least now you know, hey, so that's what happened. Let's see how the stream is doing here. Okay, things are looking pretty good. Let's see if they're still on. Okay. Looks like it's still going. Alright, so like your home here is not there. A bunch of things are different. Where are you, you say? You some sort of simpleton? Even a half-wit should know this land for Guardia. Kingdom wages war with the Fiend Lord's army day and night, fighting to restore the realm's peace. Pray tell you knew that much at least. Of course. Then might you show the good grace to stop wandering about pestering folks with moronic questions? Alright, so go here, let's see. I can't really do much until you have upgraded the pendant as far as this goes. Let's see here. Alright. So this bridge here is collapsed. You're waiting for the bridge to be rebuilt later to be able to go further south. Go into the forest here. Attack, Cyclone, there we go. I'm planning to like sleep, so I'm not too worried about... Okay, so there's the strength capsule. Now, if you check this forest in the future, and got the strength capsule, then when you go into the past, you can pick it up again. But if you get it in the past, you can't get it in the future, so it's like one way of like doubling up on getting things. Okay, these rolly guys. Cyclone there. Like I said, I'm planning to do a full sleep pretty soon, so I'm not too worried about using all my MP up. So I'm just trying to get as much action out of this as possible. Got a potion. Let's see. There we go. He dropped drop the shelter. Now we don't have to worry about that portion. And then if you go here, there's going to be another fight. They're kind of split, so you're just going to do regular attacks on these guys. Oh, you need to go to 30 to kill him, I see. Just double up on him. And of course it's a crit against them. Wait for this one. There we go. So 3 points shy of just outright killing him. Let's see. Nothing here. I think so. Coming back up, there is. Alright, cool, so. Kill these guys pretty quick. That's fine. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and back up. Now, if you use the shelter, you're going to lose a lot of money, but you can just go to the inn and spend 10 gold. And that's... it just... you save up so much more money this way for short-term grinding. So like if you go to the market here, so you've been wanting to buy some weapons and join the fight against Fielorn's army, have you? Wonderful. Remember to equip the weapons you buy, not much meaning elsewise. Okay, so if you look here for the shelter costs 150. So, you know, you can just pay 10 gold and heal up. Much better deal that way. Let's see, bronze helmet, padded vest, and bronze blade will all help. So, let's go ahead, get one padded vest, one bronze helmet, and one bronze blade. Equip. There we go. So, and then we can sell off our old equipment. There we go. And just run a quick save here. Okay. Alright. Alright, there we go. So then you can come back here and check this thing, and you always get like a shelter. And then over here there's mysterious force seals it shut. So that stops you from going into that clearing. It's a storyline clearing for later. And gets the castle. Halt, who goes there? I've not seen your face before, and those outlandish clothes wouldn't be one of the Fiend Lord's agents, would we? Ah, fat chance, look at him. That boy's not built to lift a sword, let alone serve in the Fiend Lord's army. Heh, suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers. Stop that at once! Queen Lean! That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But your majesty, there's something strange about his look. You refuse to obey my orders? No, forgive me, my lady. Please enter. So, spoiler alert, that's just, what's now Mary. the princess from the future. You know, which you can guess is the princess if you actually talk to everybody. Oh, right, and then you get free rest here. I couldn't remember if it was, if I was going to be able to survive going up or not, so But you can get free rest here if you manage to make it through that forest without dying. Yeah, so go here. And she says the chambers are above. And I believe you don't want to pick up anything now. So... it's been over 10 years since Her Majesty first came to the castle, but she's scarcely aged a day. In fact, she looks even younger now than she did before her disappearance. So, there you are. Please leave us. I need to have word with this man in private. As you wish, Your Majesty. They're like, yeah, I'm just gonna have a word with him, alright. Come here, don't be shy. Hee hee. Fooled you, didn't I, Pangy? It's me, but everyone keeps calling me Lean for some reason. Like you don't know. I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time at the fair, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Pangy. What's happening? I feel like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Pangy. I'm scared. It's like I'm dying. Please, Pangy, help. And there she goes. And then nobody checks on her ever again. So... Pangy. And I don't know how she meets you up here, like, everybody was fine with her coming by. Phew, you're okay? Did you find the girl? She what? She disappeared? It's just as I thought then. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. We seem to be in Guardia, but it looks like a lot older than the Guardia we're from. They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl is our Princess Nadia. Mary, that is, Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. I think it's interesting that they did, there's a 400-year time gap, okay? So this is literally 600. So we have 600 on the far left, and then we have, you know, and then she has a baby, and then that baby grows up, and she, you know, like, this is, there should be way more generations in between, okay? Like, you don't just, like, are they all having babies in their 50s? Like, she's like, oh, I waited until I was 50 to have a baby at 600 and 30, and then she has a baby, and then the baby grows up, right? And the baby waits until 50 years at 680, right? And then she has a baby, and that baby grows up and waits 50 years until what, 730? Like, it's, yeah, the math is just completely wrong here. Is all I'm saying. Like, they should have had way more sprites on the screen. Mary looks so much like the Queen that they probably called off their search when she appeared. But if the real Queen is killed... Mary will never have existed. But there might still be enough time. If we can save the Queen, history as we know it should remain unchanged. And that's a big shocker. Something must have happened to the Queen in this area if she isn't rescued. And if something happens to her, her descendant, Princess Nadia, will never come into being. We have to find the real Queen. So... How did she manage to escape? She shouldn't have been able to free herself from there without assistance. Yeah, because the Chancellor is dodgy AF. As he leaves. Alright, so now we have Bulma with us. Wait a moment, see if these guys line back up. No? That's annoying. Only 120, that's annoying. Alright, there's a shelter up here. Every time. Okay. That was a critical hit. Level increased. But you mark it. And Pea shooter ups her attack by 2. That's 800. She doesn't have the bronze helmet on, so we'll buy that for her. Equip that to her. So that. Alright. So, with everything that happens, I'm gonna want to get a little bit more fighting and action in. So let's just go ahead and get that going. We want to hit, not necessarily the 800 for the pea shooter, but we want to run this real quick just to make the next set of fights easier. So you don't actually have to do that much grinding in Chrono Trigger, which is nice. But it's, there we go, should I flamethrower, dual attack, there we go. It doesn't take that much, to like get yourself leveled up in Chrono Trigger to be at a good position if you play right. You always want to run through the fights a little bit, just so that they can, whatchamacallit, have enough, just enough power. Otherwise, it's too difficult of a fight. There you go, go down, and back up to trigger. Oh, just not. Let's trigger this one then. That should be enough. Then you go up into the castle again. Again, nobody checks on the queen after she disappears. So you just have kind of a little bit of a free reign. Talk to her and you rest. This guy got injured. Hidden Bridge is our last line of defense. It must hold, even should it mean our lives. You're the Queen's friends, are you not? Talk to the maid if you need to rest. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so they let you sleep here, which is great because you essentially get a full recovery for free. So not even 10 gold pieces, which kind of eats away backwards into your ability to so she can finally one-shot these guys. So that should be enough. Honestly, if you're ever at a point where you're one-shotting, then you're in a pretty strong position. But if you're able to finish a fight without taking any damage, then you're ready to move on. Okay, let's see here. So this is mostly so that I can get enough shelters and everything. Could get the pea shooter, but the upgrade is only 2, so it's not gonna matter enough. And just run up, you get the hairpin, and you fight the Nagas. Do that. Seven, 67, about 67 hit points. So you can't just like one-shot these guys, which is annoying. Lower your guard and you're allowing the enemy in. You've come to save the Queen. The fiend's lair lies within, it would seem. Will you accompany me? You're... Pangy, it's a giant talking frog. You know I can't stand frogs. I suppose I ought not expect you to trust me, looking as I do. Very well, do as you please, but I must save the Queen. But wait, you don't seem like a bad frog. I mean, person. I mean, What should we do, Pangy? Go with the frog. Right, I guess I'll just have to get over my aversions to slimy or moist-skinned creatures. So, what's your name? Alright, so this one I am gonna meta a bit, because it's one of my favorite things to do, is to meta Frog's game name into Glenn. So, there we go. Glenn will suffice. Alright, nice to meet you, Glenn. Let's see, let me try this one. And you as well. This room must conceal a hidden passage. Let us search every corner. Yeah, superhero Shakespearean. As you play this. Ooh, intense. Alright, let's see here. Chris Cosmo. Salutations, my fellow adventurer. Ah, Cosmo! Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be wrapping up in about 5 minutes, so But good to see you in here. Alright, let's see here. Go here. And we have the enemies. So we're just gonna play until we get to into a there's a word I'm looking for here. A safe area. And then we'll be wrapping up for today. Thin potion, and it's hidden Naga Brahmad. Hey, there's humans in here. Try and steal our Brahmad, will you? Get him. Fire spin these guys. Saber, okay. Alright, so that bronze blade I bought, replaced by the steel saber. Which is why it's like, usually I don't like to buy the equipment, but that's fine. This going. Somewhere within this complex there's a shrine to the Fiend Lord. I hear there's treasure to be found those as well. You're humans? You've hidden the Queen in the back. Please rescue her. Got another strength capsule. Let's go ahead and use that up. Fight these guys. I've already seen quite a few times where the fights on these matter whether you're close or not. Against most fights though, you can just kind of spam A and kill these guys off. Takes a full sweep of attacks to kill these guys. And if you play until they're one-shottable, it's gonna take a while to level up to that point. What's with the disguises? Hurry up and change. No need to be walking around like humans here. Yakra's a genius. His plan to imprison the Chancellor and take on his role worked like magic. Now the Queen's ours and the castle is in uproar. This is rich. Those ones we ate last time weren't so bad. And those two soldiers we just caught look plump and juicy. Hee hee. Thankfully you rescued those soldiers. Here. Did you by chance come to save Queen? Oh, you did. That's good to know. Oh, how good of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be pleased. Please, pass the time in here with us, until he has a chance to come and greet you properly. Oh, you came to rescue me? How kind of you, but I assure you there's no need. The master of this place, Yakra, is so kind. I've decided to stay here. Please make yourselves at home, too. So these are the disguises. Just gonna keep you in here. Great Magus, Magus the Great, your eyes are brighter than the stars, your flowing hair like waves atop the sea. Even those miserable sunny days abate, when you feel the seething hate, even brighter halt and no fear, just as long as you're near. Magus, so Savior Magus, so you get Speed Belt and Guardian Bangle. Don't be in such a hurry to leave. Please take time to enjoy yourself with us. Mwahaha. Remember, it takes... it takes all 3 attacks to kill them, so... During the combo attack like Fire World, you guarantee a bunch of damage. To knock 2 of the attacks out will save you some health in the long run. Alright. And we got the X-Strike. That's all that matters, is getting the X-Strike sometimes. Alright, let's see what equipment we have. So, Guardian Bangle speed +2, Speed Belt to speed +2. Which, boom, we want his speed up. And Power Glove is strength +2, so lose power, but it kind of like makes him more of a tank if he gets the Guardian Bangle. But we want his power to be higher, so that's fine. Then finally, kill these guys again real quick. That was fast. Okay, so Chrono's up to one-shotting those guys. Cool. Alright, Cosmo, I'll see you Saturday. Let's see here. Enemies are hitting for 8. So let's go ahead and... guys off. Stream is almost done, so leveled up. This we're gonna go ahead and fire a world here. Safe spot. So alright. Still has plenty of MP, so don't have to necessarily use necessarily have to use my shelter right now. In this case, let's get out of here and go to chill. Set this to quit. Alright, well, glad I was able to hang out a bit. We got somebody who stopped by. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. I love being able to get messages. So we sorry. So we wrapped up there. We got the game going for about an hour's worth of Chrono Trigger gameplay. And as you can see, there's like a lot to go in there. Let's see if how this goes here. Alright, cool. So it looks like everything's going well as far as the stream and the setup on that goes. Alright, let's take a look here. I didn't do any breaks or didn't do like a 4-hour game or anything like that. So I really appreciate everybody hanging in through that. So Chrono Trigger is a game I played like a long time ago, and I'm hoping to be able to have a great time playing with you guys. If I do about 1 hour long sessions, I'm expecting like a 40-part video, especially if I just play straight live, no pre-recording, no editing, no zooming by, grinding, or anything like that. But that's the thing about Chrono Trigger, is that it's not a grinding game. You can run through a section once or twice, and that's enough for you to level up. And and if you fight all the monsters, you usually get enough experience just to play through once. But so, if anything, anytime I want to grind for something, I will probably do it offline. So, so if you see a huge gameplay time skip, it's that. I do expect to be back again next Wednesday in the morning, and I want to thank everybody for staying. Please share the channel with your friends that you think will like this, having somebody playing through Chrono Trigger maybe a different way, doing voices. Like I said, I'm not like a professional Chrono Trigger player. I just play for fun, and but I've played this game a lot, so it's kind of like an in-between there. You can we do have a Patreon, and so I would like to thank Pat and Chris for supporting me. I plan to add like a scroll bar or something. It's a lot of work, by the way, to set up a stream. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And but I want to thank my supporters over on Patreon for helping me out all these years as we continue to set up and strive ahead. I mostly do. I also do D&D content, so feel free to follow the doobly-doo down below and get on my coffee and purchase Otherkin or Werewolf racial lineage options. And just overall, thank you so much for your time with all this. I'm hoping to expand the kinds of streams and videos that I do in the future. Looking forward to doing live plays and maybe some more recorded streams. And somebody is running a lawnmower outside. This is perfectly okay. I am fine with this. I am not bothered at all. At all. Alright, so like I said, please comment, like, subscribe here and on Twitch. If I can get enough people on Twitch that I can start getting money there, I'll probably switch over to there, but you know how it goes. Life is weird. um, but yeah, no, thank you so much. Please support me on Patreon, buy stuff on Coffee. I want to be able to get better equipment and better setup and everything, so I really appreciate it. Bye, everybody.